Well, it needs no introduction this next 4 days, does it? It's a good 4 days for the club.
It's a brilliant position to be in. The players have done unbelievably well to have earned this right to be in games like this. Not just the 4 days, I think the next games. It's simple as that, I'll be honest with you, my only concern at the moment is Northampton. That's the only one I'm thinking about. We need to make sure we do that right. It's a brilliant game. They've had a good season, but so have we. They've obviously had 3 points better than us season up to now, and it's up to us to try and do something about it. And we want to make sure that we give everything in this game, give everything that we've got, forget about what's coming, and if we do this properly, then I'm sure the league table will be kind to us.
One of those teams like us who can adapt the game, and that's why they're in those upper reaches.
Yeah, they've got good individual players, and they've got a way that they play which is really effective. I know that they're struggling a little bit with injuries, but so are we. We're all in that position. We've got some good players who are not available to us, and so have Northampton. So it'll be a case of who comes out on top in whatever side's picked, whatever shape's played. It's about which group can come out on top in the game.
They've got somebody like Sam Hoskins who's been toe-to-toe with Deno on the scoring charts all season, but they've got other players as well, so there's always threats that you've got to be very wary of.
I think so, yeah. I mean, they've got two strikers in Apiri and Bowie who played the last games. They've got Hilton who's on the bench. They've got Pinnock who's a good footballer. So they're a good side. Let's not be mistaken about that. And the league table tells you they're a good side. They were up there last year. I think it's probably fair to say they were robbed a little bit, but they've kept it going. They've got a good group together, and it's a game I'm really looking forward to. And I've got to say, the training today, there was a real buzz about it, and the big thing is we have to take that into the game on Saturday at 3.
The really big thing you keep reminding everybody about is it's about us. It doesn't matter whether we're playing Northampton or whoever.
Of course it is, yeah, definitely is. I mean, we can do our preparation and we can have an idea of what Northampton might do, but we don't know. That's the top and bottom of it. They could come tomorrow, and when I get the team sheet at 1:45, it might be something different. So we've just got to prepare ourselves right for it. We expect it to be a tough game. Whatever team they put out, they've got a really good record away from home. Up there, I think they might even be top of the away form. So it's going to be tough for us. But listen, what a brilliant position to be in. This is, We've worked so hard over these first 41 games to put ourselves in this position, and now we've got to go and make sure we do it properly in the last 5.
The lads were frustrated full time on Monday. They're bound to be. Everybody was. How quickly do they get rid of that?
Well, they have to. I don't ask them whether they've got rid of it. They just have to. We addressed it on Tuesday. We spoke about what we needed to do. Wednesday. The game was Monday, wasn't it? They had a rest day. And then we addressed it, and we move on. You have to, the way that games come thick and fast, you have to flush it out as quick as you possibly can and get ready for the next one. And that's exactly what we've done. We've done our preparation. We've talked about where we could have been better at Walsall. We've shown them bits of where we could have been better at Tranmere at home, and the good things that we've done as well. I thought defensively we're outstanding at Walsall. We just need to get back to being really good with our decision making and the execution of those decisions in the final third.
It was really interesting listening to you speak to Radio Cumbria after the Tranmere game, because you used the word occasion, then you checked yourself and went, do you know what, these aren't occasions, they're football matches. Is that the way you view all of these, the big games? Is that the way you view them all?
I view them as great games. They are just football games. It's the next one, and I really do hope that we make it a real good football game on Saturday against Northampton. We had an unbelievable support for the Tranmere game. I'm not daft enough to think we're going to get them all back, but I just hope that they've seen a team that are giving everything, a team that can create chances, that can score chances, and we encourage some to come back. I've no idea what the crowd's going to be. I don't expect it to be over 10,000, but I want them to be appreciating what the players are doing and come back and support us again. So I hope we get good numbers coming in again. We know we've got that hardcore of 5.5, 6, whatever it is, who come rain or shine, or have done since I come back last February. We want more. We want those ones who came for a one-off against Tranmere to make it a second game for themselves, and hopefully we've shown them something that makes them want to come back.
We keep asking how they handling it. The fact that you're fourth in the table after 41 games. You're handling it.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. You know, I mean, 4 points over that Easter weekend was a good return. I mean, obviously, when you get 3 on the first game, you want 6. It didn't happen, and that's a tough place to go, Walsall. Other teams up at the top will probably have to go there. There's strange results that happen at this stage of the season, and I keep saying it. We have to make sure we're not on the end of the strange results. We do our job properly, and as I've said all season, if we do our job properly, the result will take care of itself.
Jack Ellis and the hamstring issue, where are you at with looking into why for the players and Jack in particular?
Well, I've had conversations, but the truth is, at this moment in time, I've got too big a fish to fry. I'm not screwing myself up over this. We've looked at it, we're trying to work it out, and we will continue to do it. Jack isn't available for this weekend, so there's no point worrying about that. He's unavailable. Like Finn Back, like Morgan Feeney, they're not available. So we go with the group that we've got. The hamstring issue will be dealt with somewhere further down the line. At this moment in time, I think we've got enough in the group that's available to go up against Northampton, and hopefully they'll go and perform to the level that we think they're capable of.
Do any of those that were on the brink add to the numbers for this weekend?
None of the boys who've been out injured, no, they don't. Taylor Charters is maybe just possibly a week too early. Hopefully he may be available next week. He's been training, so he'll come back into the mix. And that's it, really. From last weekend, we obviously lose Jack Ellis, but we've got Jaden Harris, we've got JK, Joel Senior. They're also available. So we've got good options, and hopefully they're able to go and perform.
And I'm guessing every single one of them is chomping at the bit.
Yeah, without a doubt. As I say, training's been really good. The enthusiasm and the level of work they've done is really good. The proof is in the pudding. Come Saturday afternoon, that's when it really matters. You know, I've seen many a times we've had training ground players. I want match day players, and so far after 41, they've performed really well on a match day. Now we need to make sure we perform really well on 42.
I think I totally agree with you about Tuesday night. One question I will ask is, it's got to be in the back of your mind about Ben not being available. Is that a frustration, or is it just how it is?
It's not even in the back of my mind, it's right on my forehead. I know he can't play, but I've known that all along. So a little bit of my thought process in the selection for the Northampton game is with that in mind for Tuesday. I'll be honest though, the first one, the most important one, is Northampton, and if we get 3 points in that, then I'll take it on the chin that we can't play Ben, and whoever's selected, it's up to them to go and do the job for us.
It's that time of year, and we've already seen a couple of manager, player of the year shortlists coming out. Yourself, Mox, involved in a couple of them. What does that mean to you personally and as a group to show that we've done something right?
Yeah, they're all nice. It's lovely when that happens. You'd rather be involved in those sorts of awards than fighting for relegation and nobody talking about you. They're lovely. It means that as a football club we're doing things right. So I think it's a reward for everybody, that there's a real positive feel around. I know the magazine have put Mox up there as top players in League Two, which is brilliant for him. I've been nominated in the Manager of the Award, Manager of the Year for the EFL, which again is lovely. You know, I'll be surprised if I win it, but fantastic to be in those nominations, and let's wait and see.
And just finally, it's obvious the thing that you really want to win. It would be lovely, wouldn't it, just to see this through?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, these 5 games are the most important. The awards night, all of those things, they'll all take care of themselves. If we're sat with a promotion at the end of this season, that's all we want. That's what everybody wants, because it's not about me. It's not about any particular individual. It's about the whole group. And I'll go even further, it's about the whole football club, it's about the whole community, it's about the whole city, where everybody has come together to give us a real positive feel. And coming in for that Tranmere game, which is like I said it was like the old days when I used to go into Main Road and into the baseball ground and these places where you've got big crowds and team buses fighting to get through crowds. Let's try and get those days back for Carlisle United, because I remember them in the 70s, and it would be absolutely fantastic if we can get it in our era as well.
Paul, thank you.